Okay. So welcome, welcome. Here we are again, a Friday afternoon of mystery and magical moments. So let's see what wants to happen today. Yeah, everybody water up because I think that's going to be one of the key components in the next probably 2 weeks. The more water that you keep moving through the body. Remember, we're chemical electrical beings and water's a conductor. So, give your body a chance. Okay, let's go into our nice, gentle breathe in, breathe out, relax and release rhythm. And this time I want you to really consciously follow that breath from the moment you're inhaling it through your nose or your mouth. Follow that energy. Follow the expansion of it as it enters into the lungs. And then just ask that the energy continue to move further down, surrounding the heart, filtering down into the organs and systems, then filtering further down into the pelvic cradle, and then allowing the breath to move down through your legs, through your feet, into the earth, and hold that energy for as long as you can. Gently breathing in and out, but hold the energy of it until you can start and feel a pulse and a rhythm that comes from the earth. Using the breath, expanding and opening your willingness to feel it. Opening even deeper so that you can connect to it. The earth has so much to offer us right now. And just allow the rhythm of your breath to continuously pulse at the same level, at the same rate. Now, feeling the pulse of that energy that's in the earth, present your heart and soul to the mother and ask that your heart be synchronized with her rhythms. And that your breath be an extension of those rhythms that can hold them on any level, at any dimension. So that you're really expanding and extending the connection that you have to everything that's taking place. And now see yourself entering into your heart chamber, declaring that your connection to all that is be held in a sacred space of love. Love is more powerful than anything that is happening, about to happen, or future happenings. Love knows the way, love knows the path. Love knows how to speak to you personally and intimately. Bring that energy of love into the core of your being and allow it to radiate both down into the earth and now up into the heavens. Like the sacred tree of life, deeply rooted, but also the branches expansive and vast into the cosmos. That tree represents all that you are on every level. The life force, the life-giving energy, the life acceptance level that you are willing to allow. In other words, you can choose whatever frequency you want to exist on. But you must allow yourself to vibrate at that level. So let's work a little bit with the breath and learn how to manipulate it, move it, inspire it, direct it so that you can always find your center, your alignment, your attunement, and your connection. So in the next breath that we are taking in, we're going to allow that breath and command that breath to go as deep, deep down into our core, into our roots, into our past as it possibly can. You're going to pass through the veils, the shadows, and ultimately enter into the darkness. Just know that as you make that journey with the intent to take love to that depth of your own soul, you also help strengthen it at that depth for the entire planet. Love in that darkest state is the pure essence of the divine feminine. And as we're standing in that velvety darkness, accepting and embracing that it is a part of who we are, but that it also represents love in a very creative and powerful way. So just see yourself taking on the robe or the cloak of your divine feminine self. It can be as elaborate or simple as you choose. It doesn't matter either way. This is your heart's way of wrapping itself around you to support and contain and uplift what is within you. See that beautiful cloak. Feel the texture of it. Feel what happens as you breathe in and out. What happens to the fabric of it? Does it expand and contract with your breath? Does it react and respond to your heartbeat? Does it uplift you and bring you to a higher state of awareness that the darkness is also sacred? And now coming in from all angles around you are beautiful gemstones, seeded from the purest of light and love, forming a crown on your head. It's very intricate and yet delicate. It's incredibly colorful and yet almost etheric. It can be worn without feeling the weight of it, but accepting the responsibility that comes with it. And that is to allow yourself to be the most loving, kind, fair, and true version of Source that you can be. Now, as we have the beautiful cloak and the crown of wisdom, see yourself rising up through your own body and your own being, making sure that as you go, the breath is clearing and cleansing everything as it passes through. Every breath draws anything within that needs to be released, and the out breath releases it. It's an expansion and contraction journey, but one that is intentional and vibrational. Breathe in peace and tranquility, and breathe out any sense of worry, fear, or concern. Breathe in confidence. For as much as you need, there is always enough, as you have been created to be enough. And this time, as we breathe out, we simply acknowledge and command that anything within that does not support you as a confident being be released. And see yourself just declaring, enough is enough. Let it go. Bringing yourself forward into the natural rhythm of the river of life that draws within us. And see yourself entering into that river with your beautiful cloak and crown, knowing that the river will support you, uplift you, carry you, provide for you in every possible way. And any doubts that you may have that that is possible or that it can take place, simply breathe it out and allow the river to cleanse those concerns and worries and fears, dissolving them, transforming them. Only the most clear of thoughts and feelings are now dwelling within your heart and soul. And continuing to follow the river, this time instead of the river moving in the direction of the ocean, it's now moving in the direction of creation. And there is an incredible portal of light opening up in your path. And the river simply flows through it, still carrying you. And in the very near distance, you will see what can be described as the throne of grace. The throne of grace is whatever speaks to your heart and whatever symbolically means something intimate with you. And standing at the throne of grace is the image and the symbol of the Master Creator and the holiest of holies, the Father of all creation, standing there with open arms, open heart, welcoming you and embracing you. Embracing you for the courage and the strength, the determination and commitment that you have held, and honoring you in this moment for letting your heart guide you and protect you and keep you. And in this embrace, as you breathe in the acceptance of this blessing, take it in, breathe it in, become it. But this time, as you breathe out, you will see a shield and a bubble of light form around you. And this is the ultimate protection for any soul, any being, any creation. This bubble of light serves as the highest level of protection that you can possibly have. It is being put in place to surround you, but also to guide you and protect you in whatever way is needed as we journey forward through these transitioning times. Feel the lightness of it. Feel how easy it is to breathe in that bubble of light. Feel how effortlessly your body cells and systems can vibrate at the frequency of pure balance and harmony, dwelling within this bubble of light. Give gratitude and thanks to the source of creation that has gifted you with this special moment, that just honors and respects everything that you have been through, everything that you have chosen to experience, respecting the wisdom that you've gained, but now asking you at the very deepest levels to release the hurt and the pain, the sorrow, the rejection, all of those things that you had to go through to be here in this moment. You are being asked to release it to the past with gratitude and thankfulness as it falls away from your body and your being and gets filtered through that energy bubble of love. Everything had a purpose, everything had value, and everything had great meaning. It is not to discount where you have been and what has taken place. It is simply to create greater value for who you are now and for who you are becoming. So this beautiful bubble is always around you and surrounds you. It is a gift that is given when a soul is ready to accept and embrace that you are worthy of that kind of protection. It is never removed. It is never taken away. It is never lost. And it never deteriorates in any way, ever. So when you see yourself in that beautiful bubble of light, now moving back through your entire body, up into the heart center, filling the heart center, making sure that the frequencies and the vibration of that level of protection and love is well instated into that heart center. You will start and feel again that pulsing of the bringing in of the breath and the releasing of the breath. Breathing in of the heart, bringing it into the beat and expanding the heartbeat. Going back to the breath, bringing it in and releasing until the heart center is overflowing with this incredible frequency and vibrational energy. And then it continues to rise all the way up into the throat area. The throat is an incredibly important expression of who you are as a soul. Having the courage to speak your truth, the ability to say what needs to be said, to share what needs to be shared, but always through the essence and the energy of love and compassion. Feeling the thyroid, again in the same energy of expansion and contraction. Let it fill with this love and light energy, creating a protection for the thyroid for any issues or malfunctions that may have been acquired over the years and time. Use the pulse of creation within it right here, right now, and open up your communication center. Open up the voice that is not just your voice, but the voice of the Creator. Moving up into the central part of the head, where all of the sensories take on a whole new meaning when they are in this high vibrational frequency. You hear what needs to be heard and filter out what is not loving, whether they're your own words or the words of others. Allow the energy to filter and cleanse and clear. Breathing into the eye center, the perception of clear vision, seeing what needs to be seen and understanding it at the very level you need to be aware of. This is part of your discernment. It's part of your perception. And as we move it up into the third eye, drawing it all into that lens of life that we use to see the world. And how we see the world is a reflection of how we see ourselves. So make sure that your perception through the third eye is loving, truthful, honest, fair, kind, and compassionate. And that is how you will continue to see yourself as well. See that others are in a state of struggle. They're in a state of transitioning. They're in a state of their soul evolving. And everything that is going on is in support of that process. Don't judge it. Just love it. And love them for having the courage to become. This is the part of our process right now where we are moving into the higher realms of awareness, and what we are becoming is the second coming. We are coming back to embody the Christed energies, the Christed consciousness, the Christed awareness, and the Christed connection to the source of all creation. And with that knowing and with that feeling and with that perception of who you are and who you have become, allow that breath and that love energy to float right up and out through the crown of your head. And as many of you are aware, that beautiful Star of David floating above your head, that halo system that represents and reflects everything cosmic, everything divine, everything holy, everything in the purest essence of light and energy. Allow it to be activated fully. And the moment your heart accepts and embraces that activation, you will see a light cord that shoots up through your body and your being and connects to the source of creation directly. No more wondering, no more wandering. You are connected. You are respected. And you are truly cherished and honored in this moment for becoming. Take a few moments in your own way and in your own energy. Give thanks and gratitude in whatever way is being inspired right now. And as you do, take another look at your cloak and crown and notice what has changed. Feel that change. See that change. Because through this journey, you have become that change. Nice deep breath in of gratitude. Breathe it in. And as you breathe out and release, just give thanks. And that completes the circuit of the journey today. When you're ready, take your time, come back into this moment, into the space that you are in, and just allow yourself to open your eyes when you're ready. Now, for anybody that didn't get any sleep last night, that should have been a good nap. Yeah. Does anyone want to share some of the feedback from that journey? It was a very important journey today. They all are, and they just seem to keep guiding us further and further along the stepping stones to the other side of all of where we've been. No regrets.
Are we going to the same place where last time we had
Let
gone?
it be.
Yeah, you had gone in. You and where am I going?
Whoever has
No,
sound in the background,
Akshay.
please mute. Thank you. All right, who would like to share some of that incredible journey? Another drink of water, ladies. Nobody's back enough that they want to speak just yet. Okay. What I will do is we will turn the recording off, and then our sharing time is private and personal.